So is there anybody today who wants to share any coincidence that happened with them? Coincidences, connections, and positive feedback. Something happened to you in the last 24 hours, in the last 48 hours, since we started this class that you find amazing and you want to share. Anybody? I'd like to take two or three. Two or three as we close. I have 3 more minutes, 1 minute each. Keep it short and simple. This happened to me. I want to share. And I want you to do voice. Let's hear your voice. You want to share, just raise your hand. There's a way to raise the hand. And if you can't raise your hand, put a comment and say, I want to speak. And I will look for you and I will mute you. Coincidences that happened to you already, can you share? Okay, while you are warming up, I will share mine. Something happened to me in the very early hours of this morning. And I want to share it with you because you will see when it begins to manifest. So the early hours of this morning, I was doing some other things, and then this idea struck me. And this idea is, I've been thinking around, I want to do something, I want to create something, I want to, there's a platform I want to operate in, there's a platform I'm looking at and I want to get access to. And I want to get access to not only for myself, but for Green Mondays community as well. And this idea just came in the early hours of the morning around 4 a.m. And of course, 4 a.m., I had not slept at the time. So this idea came and I began to document it. And as I was documenting it, more thoughts were coming and I was documenting it. More thoughts were coming and I was documenting it. More thoughts was coming and I was documenting it. And I am currently now beginning to shape this idea into a thought, which I am impressing upon supernatural and infinite intelligence. And this idea, I mark my words, you'll remind me when it comes to fruition, is something that we can easily create value in the billions around. Yeah. And I see the picture, I see the possibility that I like, really, this is something that didn't exist before, but it just clicked, and there were a few coincidences that brought it to click that I wasn't even really paying attention to. So that for me was some coincidence that happened. I've also been seeing some very interesting coincidences. So I've watched a movie. I've watched two movies that have done me very interesting things in the last few days. Yes, I have some time to watch movies. I watched a movie, Patch Adam. If you have time, you can watch Patch Adam. And I saw something very interesting in healthcare about how health is not about eradicating diseases, but about increasing health. And how, how a true life story, someone was able to, radically push a position, that made some very positive impact into healthcare as it is going on today. I think you can watch the movie. It's very inspirational. I cried, in a particular scene. It means it touched me very deeply. There was another movie I watched yesterday that I cried about as well. I was watching The Chosen. A few young guys who decided to do a movie and get it sponsored by the people that are watching the movie. And there was a particular scene, where I saw something as well. And all of it is coming together as these are things I need to see. These are things that need to be in my reality for the things I'm about to do next. So coincidences are happening that way. So that's mine. I saw the hand of Ngozi Jato. She lifted up her hand and she put her hand back down. I will give you voice so that you can speak. And then I will come to Mrs. Feyi Ogunlesi. So Ngozi Jato, I saw your hand that you pulled up briefly. I've unmuted you. You can show your video as well. Let us hear your coincidence. The titles of the movie, Patch Adams, is on Netflix, and Chosen, I think Chosen, is a story about Jesus Christ. This Chosen is a story about Jesus Christ. It's on YouTube. Some people decided to rewrite the story around the disciples. It's amazing. I binge watched like 4 episodes yesterday. Yes, like 4 hours. Yes, The Chosen and Patch Adams. Good. You like movies, you learn from movies. Yeah. I was just crying, So yes, Ngozi Jato, can we have you? Okay. While she's trying to mute, I saw the hand of Mrs. Ogulesi. Please, you can have voice. You can unmute. Unmute.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah,
I can't
my
yet see
colleague.
you. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello, good afternoon, all.
Good afternoon, yes.
Last night after the 6 p.m. Zoom meeting, my upline sent a message that we should send our, what is it called, our plans, or at least whatever we want to do. So I just felt, what would I write? So she sent her own to our platform. Then I just got the idea. I wrote some things down. But I decided I was going to go out today to prospect some people. But I had so much to do, and I hadn't even read the 4 chapters for this afternoon's seminar. So I got up by between 7 and 8 a.m. I read the 4 chapters. I quickly did all I had to do, and I was out of the house. When I was going, I decided to carry my stuff around with me, my samples with me. And the thought just came to me that I have known one woman who's been suffering from arthritis, and I decided, why? Let me go and dash her these bitters. So I first of all went to her house. When I got there, she was so happy to see me. So I told her I had something for her. And immediately she took it and looked at it and said, oh, I just pray this will be the solution to my problems. I said, you don't have to doubt. I'm giving you this and I'm sure it's going to work on you. And immediately she just sat me down and started giving me lists of names of people who should be contacted and who should be encouraged to use all the products. And she was even asking me that, she has family members in Lagos she will want to send the things to. Wow. Then I just told her, I said, you first of all use it. I'm agreeing with you that on you. Then she said, don't worry. My son in Canada, how will it get to him? I said, well, there's somebody in Canada. Just let us start from Nigeria. And so the ideas just started coming. And then the people I even want to, I told my upline yesterday I was going to dash my products to 5 people. I listed the 5 people and she was one of them. On Saturday, I gave out to somebody too, whom I had on my list. And I'm so happy now, the wife of that person is even in this our meeting now.
Awesome.
So that's why I'm just wondering, well, that it's just happening immediately.
Awesome.
That's what I can say.
Awesome. Big, very good. Thank you very much. Mrs. Very good. Ngozi Jato, you have voice, you can speak as well. Okay. Hello, Ngozi Jato. Okay, MI wants to share as well. You can unmute and share, MI.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Mine is just in the works, but I mean, when you mentioned about coincidences and then Mrs. Ogunlesi's, I think I need to say something. Something happened earlier today while I was trying to get a number of things done. I got a call. Meanwhile, I think about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I got some N10 products in Abuja and I sent some to some people. So I still had some with my my team member friend who is in Abuja. So today I got a call from somebody that had rendered a service to me. I didn't know him from anywhere. Had a service to me, and then I had him somewhere on my contact. So he called me today from Abuja and started talking to me warmly. You know, I felt that, I mean, yeah, he was calling me and he wanted to, just talk. And along the line, he realized that it wasn't me he wanted to call. He wanted to call somebody else. But, we had spoken so warmly and all of that. I said, okay, long time and all of that. I wanted to even send, of course, and it wasn't on my list at all. Not on my list of prospects, not on my list of people who I wanted to give products to, but he's in Abuja. And that thought just came like, this is somebody who can send free products too. And I got talking to him and I said, oh yes, that he would really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And he was praying and all of that. And for me, I think that was a really strong one because it was not on my list. It wasn't on any, it was not someone I was considering. And he called me by mistake. He wanted to call somebody else. And I believe really, really, I mean, looking at this, I understand that there are no mistakes when it comes to the, what do we call the infinite intelligence. As far as God is, there are no mistakes. And I understand that even that is a channel, that is going to open up something really, really, really awesome. I find it really, really exciting. Yeah, coincidences are God's ways of becoming anonymous. And yeah, I find it really, really exciting.
Okay, awesome. I think it's been beautiful today. Thank you very much, everybody, for contributing.